Hey y'all, I'm Elisa, the Scrappy Wife behind ScrappyWife.com, and today I have 4 custom spreads that have a little bit of a fall vibe. Let's go. All right, today we are working on 4 different custom planner spreads. First, we have Angie, who uses classic vertical, and she said to surprise her, and I have been dying to use this new book from the Pigeon Letters, Tell Your Story from the Happy Planner, and I'm excited to use this and possibly combine it with another book today. So got that one pulled out. Denise asked for a layout with fall leaves using the big checklist layout. So I've pulled that out and we're going to use Live, Love, Posh, Chic Fall for that one. Debbie asked for a Thanksgiving spread, all about Thanksgiving prep. So I have her big dashboard right here and a few papers that I'm excited to incorporate into her spread as well. And then last but not least, we have 80 who uses the classic vertical and asked for a mixed media feel all about gratitude. So we are going to mix and match some of these today, create 4 custom spreads. As always, I will link everything that I end up using down in the description box below. Otherwise, let's go. All right, so first up is Angie's spread, and Angie requested that I surprise her this month. And like I said, I was super excited to use this new book from the Happy Planner called Tell Your Story. Some beautiful florals in this, and as soon as I saw it, I knew that it would pair really nicely with the beautifully lined sticker book from Live, Love, Posh. This is one of my favorite floral sticker books from Live, Love, Posh because I love me some black and white florals, and that's what we're going to use on this page. You can see I did a lot of whiting out there at the top. Now I'm using my sticker guides to actually cut these in half using the craft knife. And I'm going to completely line the boxes like you see here with these florals. I just think the black and white is going to make the few colors that I use pop really nicely. It's a fun technique to kind of decorate the outside of the boxes just as much as you are decorating the inside. And you can do that a few different ways. You might be using scrapbook paper, you might be using mixed media. There's lots of different ways to do it, but you can do it with your stickers. All you have to do is cut it in half so you get that nice straight edge. Now I'm taking some stickers from Tell Your Story right here so that we can put dates in later because I'm going to send this as an undated spread. Now, as soon as I did the florals at the top, that's when I was like, yep, gonna do this all the way around. So I'm picking a few of the larger black and white stickers, and then I'm gonna go ahead and cut them in half. And you'll see I actually end up cutting them multiple times. I'll show you what I mean. So just cutting through it right now to cut them in half as straight of an edge as possible. Then I will take it and put it along the edge right here with these 2 halves. I chose the skinnier one right here because of course that's the skinniest little margin. And then when I cut it off right here, I can still reuse that edge one more time. So you want to get the most out of your stickers. And when you have larger stickers, like some of these floral clusters in the Live, Love, Posh book, then you can reuse it multiple times to get the effect that you are going for. So I'm just going to work my way kind of around the spread, filling in all of the white space. Like I said, every time I cut a piece off, I will then find another place where I can reposition that piece, picking up this little section. Let's finish right here. Once I cut off right here, then it gives me room to add over in this section. I just love how this spread comes together. It's a little bit busy there on the outside once you've put all the florals all the way around. But I think once you fill in some words, I like how it looks. I think it's fun to create that effect all around the outside, the outer border of all of those vertical boxes. Next up, I'm going to put the sticker guides down and then kind of go through the Tell Your Story sticker book to just pull out a few of the stickers that I am kind of loving. I love the pre-layered boxes. I think they are super cute and a great way to create a layered look without having to do any work at all. So I'm going to pick several of those. I did decide to go ahead and use some of the gold foil stickers. I feel like that is a decision you have to make when you're starting with a sticker book. Are you going to do foil or are you not going to do foil? Because if you do choose to have some stickers with foil, you need to make sure that it carries through the entire page. So I went ahead, we're going to embrace foil. I'm looking for balance, which is why I have a circle sticker on the left and a circle sticker on the right. We want a layered sticker on the left and a layered sticker on the right. You can see how it kind of just brings balance to the page. Once I have those basically where I think they're going to go, then before we go any further, I'm going to go ahead and add some checklist stickers. I'm seeing what we have available in here. These gold ones, gold foil, perfect, because that will definitely make sure that there's gold foil all around the page. Again, I'm still working on the sticker guides, just making sure I like the placement of everything. When I do a more scattered spread like this, meaning all of the checklists aren't necessarily lined up, all of the functional boxes aren't lined up, it really helps for me to use the sticker guides just to make sure the spacing and things are right. It helps me kind of identify where some holes might be, where I might need to add a few stickers here and there. And then once I'm comfortable with the basic setup, then I just transfer it right onto the page. So love those sticker guides for that reason. Of course, you can always use wax paper, which I know is really popular. I picked up these sticker guides from the Happy Planner. They do sell it on their website. I think they also have had them at Michael's. But of course, I've seen lots of people saying they're not seeing as much Happy Planner stuff. The planners, the sticker books, the accessories, they're just not seeing as much in store. So you can always find things on the Happy Planner website as well. Once everything is transferred over to the spread, I really thought it would be good to add some headers in a few different spots around the page. So we're going to put weekend plans over here. And again, going for balance. So that means we have to have something over on the left side. Check it off. That'll be perfect. Kind of went back and forth on what I wanted to put here, but today's goal, that'll be kind of a nice way to use that awkward space with the circle taking some of the space out of it. And then top priority over there for the weekend, so Angie can kind of get her weekend in order. At first, I considered maybe I should do some colorful florals along the edge over on the left-hand side, but that just didn't make sense. I just wanted to stick with the black and white. So we're going to cover up some of the corners right here, add another longer to-do list because I can never get enough lists in my planning, that's for sure. So we'll do not the full-on sidebar sticker, but one of the kind of half stickers, you might say. It says do all the things, brings in some of those gorgeous florals. And then I did find one more sticker, one more quote sticker that says let go and grow. And it actually turned out to be the perfect, I'm testing it out, but the perfect alpha sticker to fit right there. Let me know what you think of your spread, Angie, and let me know what you all think of the spread. I'm adding, of course, some days of the week here at the top. This is Angie's surprise Tell Me Your Story floral spread, and I really like how it came out. All right, so after finishing up Angie's spread, the next spread I'm going to work on is Denise's spread. And Denise requested a big checklist layout. So I actually pulled an old page from Miss Maker from last year. And when Denise sent me her request, it was like she was speaking to my heart. She was saying that her fall has been crazy busy and that she has just been living off of checklists in her planner, which I 1000% relate to. This fall has been absolutely bonkers. And so she just wanted a fall leaf spread and just lots of room to write out her checklist. And I'm actually doing something a little bit different with this spread, and you'll see as it comes together. I'm using Chic Fall from Live Love Posh because I could not get enough of these beautiful, beautiful trees and the gorgeous scenes. I thought they went together really nicely. And I think one of the fun parts about this is that you're able to so easily mix and match paper stickers and clear stickers. This is back and forth on this page, and I like how it comes together. I'm able to use whiteout behind some of the clear stickers, but then they just lay over top of some of the white stickers. It flowed together way nicer than I could have even thought. Let's fill in that little gap. Love, love, love. Okay. Got a scene going at the bottom, pretty happy with it. Now in this Miss Maker layout, it has this kind of stitch detail down the middle. I wanted to bring that down a notch. I'm not going to cover it up completely because I didn't want to use huge leaves down the middle, but I am using some of these paper leaves and some of the clear leaves from Chic Fall to just kind of cascade down the middle. It breaks up that cross stitch looking pattern that's in the middle, and I think it disguises it really nicely. So we're going to do that all down the middle and then take the attention over to the top of the page in just a bit. But before I do that, let's decide what we're going to do here. So here's the thought on this page. Denise said she had a lot of projects, a lot of things going on. I am actually going to create this page so that if she wants to, she of course can put days of the week at the top, but she could also use this as kind of a project organizer. Each of these boxes, which comes as part of that Chic Fall sticker book, at the top can be a place where she writes out a project, a focus. Maybe it's, something for work. Maybe it's some crafting projects that she has going on at home. She can use each of those boxes in the top row to kind of write out the project. Then she can have a bullet list underneath that gives notes about the project, lets her know what needs to be done, things like that. And then she does still have a little bit of room in the bottom row of boxes, despite me putting some of the decor there, that she can use to fill in any other information she needs. So this could actually serve as a project sheet in her planner, or of course she'll be able to add days of the week at the top and she can just use it as a regular planner spread as well. I am very much drawn to this very linear look in a planner where you have all of the boxes lined up, all of the checklists lined up. To me, that's very calming, despite it being a busy spread, despite there being a ton of color on the page. It's very calming when it's all lined up, which I really appreciate, and I hope Denise agrees. Okay, so like I said, I'm going to cover up the days of the week at the top, and I'm not going to fill them back in because I want Denise to have the option, and I know that she probably has some days of the week stickers that she could use or she could write in the top and things like that. I'm using some white stickers that are the fall leaves. These are the bigger ones from Live Love Posh to cover up some of the different dates up here, and then I just have to trim out at the top. And then this can be either or. It can be a project sheet. It can be a weekly planning page, whatever Denise needs in that time. So once I trim that off, then I do need to cover up the one last little bit of Miss Maker, which is this August section right here. Let's add another fall leaf right there. And the last thing that I want to do for this particular spread is going to be, let's add some headers. Actually, there's a couple more things. Let's add some headers because why not? I got to do a little bit of white out that top bullet. I just liked how it kind of brought the color down just a little bit farther. So there's a bunch of headers in the Chic Fall Live Love Posh book. I chose goals, tasks, notes, to do, today. That's one of the only ones that maybe is a little bit more time sensitive, important, and then tasks there at the end. And the last thing I'm going to do is actually pull out a sticker book from Keleva Plan that I have been loving lately, and that is the Alpha Basics sticker book. So Alpha Basics is a great one. I kind of went back and forth. Should I do a quote? Nope. I want to do a really big title over here on the left. And so I'm pulling out this one and I'm going to write out or sticker out the phrase falling leaves to kind of set the tone. Then I'll cut the two pages apart, repunch the pages, and that'll be it for Denise's big checklist spread. I love how it came together. I think it is very striking. I think it is very much a fall themed spread, and I hope it helps her feel a little bit more organized, a little bit calmer as she kind of gets settled into this crazy busy seasonal life, because I absolutely have been feeling the same way. All right, repunching holes, that'll be it. Next up is going to be Debbie's Thanksgiving prep spread. I had some issues with the beginning of the filming for Debbie's spread, so unfortunately, a lot of it got covered up. What I'm using would be some sheets from the Paper Person shop from a long time ago. These were just in my stash. Some of the sheets that had cut aparts, and then the seasonal fall sticker book from the Happy Planner. And I created this spread because I love the colors. First of all, I love bringing in some pastels. Over on the left-hand side, there's one long list that says shopping list. There's one long list that says Thanksgiving menu. There's actually a tip in, which is what I'm going to do with this pumpkin spice card. A tip in that gives her some options to write out some recipes or make some plans. This one is all about prepping for Thanksgiving week. And I did not put dates on it because some people like to prep way in advance for Thanksgiving. So I didn't know if this was going to be the week of Thanksgiving, the week before. Debbie will certainly have the option. And then I just altered some of the box stickers. See, I can have some little hidden stickers over here to give her a little bit more room to write some things. I just altered some of the box stickers from the seasonal fall sticker book to allow for some lists, because I feel like if you're doing Thanksgiving prep, you're going to have some bullet checklist things going on. And so added those over there. We're going to add some alpha stickers from that same book where it says Thanksgiving prep over here. And then I'm also going to pull in a few more of the coppery foil looking pieces. I'm so sad that you did not get to see this page over on the left hand side. I'm really happy with how it came together. I think it's actually going to be super functional. There's lots of different writing spaces, but there's also just a ton of color, and it's very striking, which I absolutely love. Let's bring some gold, or sorry, the coppery foil accents, because I have them over on the left hand side. I definitely want to bring them over on the right hand side. So I'm going to layer them in with a few of the boxes, one that comes up right here. When I'm positioning those, you have to make a plan, because when you're using clear stickers, they are really hard to write on top of. So if you're going to layer them on top of a box, you can see I kind of made the leaves where they were going over the lines of the box so that I didn't have to worry about writing space. This one was too big, so it needed to go underneath. Let's add one more kind of functional sticker over here on Sunday, whether that's like cleanup, whether this is the week before Thanksgiving and the Sunday is like the last minute plan. I just gave her one last functional box over there. I'm going to cover up some of the elements in these decorative boxes because I'm wanting just to bring in a little bit more of that foiling. And then the last little bit, let's cut it apart and re-punch the holes. Oops, one more sticker right over here. I love how this page came apart. I am super sorry that you didn't get to see the full process, because this one was a ton of fun. But Debbie, I do hope that you love your custom Thanksgiving prep spread. Let me know what all of you think of it. And do you like to do your Thanksgiving prep, your lists and things? Do you keep them all in your planner? Do you have them in your kitchen? How do you like to do your Thanksgiving prep? And do you do it the week of or the week before? Let me know down in the comment box below. All right, next up is going to be 80s spread, and she requested a mixed media kind of look to her spread and a focus on gratitude. And I'm going to attempt to do a mixed media look without actually pulling out mixed media, because I know that is intimidating to a lot of people and not their favorite thing to do in their planner, but we all love the look for sure. That is one of the reasons I love the Mixed Media Mom sticker book from the Happy Planner. I also think all of their collabs with Grace Place art are some of my favorites as well, because you get that mixed media feel, but in sticker form. So it's not quite as scary to bring in. So got the long sidebar over there, and I'm also mixing in some washi tape stickers from Wrong Wrong. These are part of her PET tape collection, which are super popular. All of the stickers are individually cut on the PET tape, which is something that is not the case in other PET tapes. So it makes it really easy to use. Plus, you just get a ton of the stickers. So you don't have to worry about hoarding them. You don't have to worry about whether you're going to run out of the florals that you love. You can see I just have the roll kind of open. And now, since I added the washi tape look at the bottom, that is the mixed media, then we're going to have the florals kind of exploding out of the washi tape here at the bottom, and we're going to add this border at the bottom and then also at the top again. I'm doing that same thing that you saw me do earlier, where I cut a sticker in half, making it easier to line up on edges just like this, and I'll do something similar right here. Love how this is coming together. Now, here's the thing that I just got to fill in one other little spot. I'm saving all of the halves, trust me, because I'm going to bring this in one more time. I'm going to add in the sidebar sticker, and it's kind of interesting because those are exploding up and down, and it reflects, or it's opposite of what the washi tape is doing at the bottom. Does that make sense? Like the bottom of the sidebar sticker, the flowers are hanging down, and then right next to it, the flowers are going up. I kind of went back and forth on whether I thought that that made sense, but I actually think it makes the sidebar sticker jump out a little bit more, which I liked. So we're going to follow that same process up here on the top. I put the washi tape down first, and then I'm going to fill in the rest of the area with these stickers so that you have the florals at the top and the bottom. They are striking, kind of more realistic looking florals, but I think it's fun mixed in with some of the mixed media hints and the foil that you're seeing on the stickers from Mixed Media Mom. Because 80 wanted this spread to be focused on gratitude, I'm just pulling out a sticker that caught my eye. I knew I wanted gratitude on a daily basis. A chance for her to use this in the month of November. I'm actually going to leave the dates for her because this should work fine for the month of November. A place for her to write gratitude each and every day. So I found these stickers in Mixed Media Mom. They have this cool like paint swoosh effect, and I'm turning some upside down to kind of connect them all the way across. These have some different headers and things like that. I don't plan to use those. I plan to cover them up using some box stickers so that she can write gratitude, thankful for, whatever it is that she wants to write in those spots. Knowing 80, she might want to write a Bible verse in each spot and then write gratitude underneath. There's some different options. So we're going to move those onto the page, and then you can see the box stickers will layer. So you just end up seeing the swoosh marks, like as if I painted across the page. And then she can use the boxes to either label gratitude, whatever she wants for that particular day. If she ends up not wanting to use this as a gratitude spread, she can write, tasks, to-dos, notes, things like that. Same thing on this other side, and then we'll cover it up with all these boxes. I just have to come back. The boxes that I used all said like call or appointment, and so I'm going to come back with a little bit of white out that extra little bit of wording right there. And now we have a nice row of headers with some fun mixed media. Let's bring in the washi tape one more time, because let's repeat it a third time on the page. We'll go all the way across right here. Really drives home the pink color as kind of the anchor color of this particular spread. And then I'm going to grab some little banner tab pieces. I think these are actually meant to hang downwards like you see them on the sticker sheet. I'm going to put them to the side because they're going to point to the places where she can list out some daily gratitude. And I opted to just do 2 per day because I felt like that's what fits nicely in this particular space. 3 would have been a little crunched, I thought. So working our way across, adding those banners so that now she has a place to write gratitude every day of this particular week. The last thing I'm going to do is add some boxes. I do have to alter some of the boxes. Mixed Media Mom is very much mom themed, and some of the boxes were the vertical boxes, and because I added all those florals, I actually didn't want to use a ton of vertical boxes because I don't want them to cover up too much of the florals. I do love the You Got This. We're going to use that and go ahead and cover up florals over there, but I'm going to cut down several other boxes and use some of the smaller boxes that are available in the sticker book just so that I can still feature all of the florals from Wrong Wrong's PET tapes, feature them prominently on the spread. Just looking at how I can make the layering work. That's always something I struggle with. I loved this box and I just couldn't find a place to make this box work, if I'm being honest. It just wasn't working. See how I just had to alter? That one is meant for like a month. So I just had to cut off that little notch section. Just seeing what I can fit where, balancing some of the different types, like the swoosh on each side, the note to self. Let's add a little banner on both sides. There's just so many options, and I loved working with the colors in the sticker book. I think they're a fun color combination, and I hope that 80 loves this kind of mixed media feel to her fall spread. So that is it for these 4 custom spreads. Let me know which one did you like best. There's Angie's Tell Me Your Story with all of the florals. Then we have Denise's big checklist spread. We have Debbie's Thanksgiving prep spread. And last but not least is 80's mixed media fall spread. As always, I will link the things that I used down in the description box below. Be sure to check those out. I also have coupon codes for several of the shops that you can check out if you decide to go pick up some of these products. I want to give a huge shout out to all of my Patreon members. Thank you all so much for all of your support, and I hope that all of you have a fabulous day. And as always, keep it creative.